Most people believe that motivation is the key to changing their life. They wait for it. They depend on it. They think that one day they will wake up feeling different, stronger, ready. And when that feeling comes, even for a moment, it feels powerful, like everything is finally gonna change. You start making plans. You think about everything you want to do, everything you want to become. And in that moment, it feels real. You feel capable. You feel in control. You feel like this time it's different. But then something happens. Not suddenly, not all at once, just little by little. That feeling starts to fade. The energy isn't the same. The excitement disappears, and the things that felt easy start to feel heavy. You begin to hesitate. You start telling yourself you'll do it later, tomorrow, next week, when you feel ready again. But that moment rarely comes, and without realizing it, you fall back into the same patterns, the same routine, the same version of yourself you were trying to leave behind. And then the question appears, why does this always happen? Why can't I stay motivated? Why does it feel so real in the beginning and then disappear? The answer is simpler than most people expect. Motivation was never meant to last. It was never designed to carry you through the entire process. It's just a starting point, a spark, something that pushes you to begin, but not something you can rely on to continue. And that's where most people get stuck. They wait for motivation to come back. They think they need that feeling again in order to move forward. But the truth is, the people who actually change their lives don't rely on motivation at all. They act without it. They move forward even when they don't feel like it, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's boring, even when there's nothing pushing them from the outside. And that's the part no one really talks about, because it's not exciting, it's not inspiring, it doesn't feel good. It's just showing up, doing the same thing again and again, without emotion, without energy, without certainty. And at first, that feels wrong. It feels like you're forcing yourself, like you're moving without purpose. But over time, something starts to change, not in how you feel, but in who you are. You stop being someone who waits, and you become someone who acts. You stop depending on motivation, and you start building discipline. And discipline is different. Discipline doesn't come and go. It doesn't depend on your mood. It doesn't need you to feel ready. It only needs a decision, a simple choice, repeated over and over again. To continue, to move, to not stop, even when everything inside you tells you to. And the more you do that, the less resistance you feel. Not because it becomes easier, but because it becomes normal. You stop negotiating with yourself. You stop asking if you feel like doing it. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You just begin, and then you continue. And then you do it again and again. And something very subtle starts to happen. You begin to see results. At first, they're small, almost invisible, but they're there. And when you notice them, even just a little, something shifts inside you. Not a burst of motivation, but something quieter, more stable, a sense that you're actually moving forward, that your actions are doing something, that you're no longer stuck. And that feeling, that quiet sense of progress, becomes stronger than motivation ever was, because it's real. It's not a temporary emotion, it's proof. And once you feel that, you don't need motivation in the same way anymore. Because now you understand something most people never realize. Motivation is not the reason people succeed. It's not the thing that creates change. It's just the moment that starts it. What really matters is what you do after it disappears, because that's where everything is decided. Not when you feel inspired, but when you don't. Not when it's easy, but when it's difficult. Not when you want to move, but when you don't. That's where progress is built. That's where identity changes. That's where your future is created. And the difference between people who move forward and those who stay in the same place is not motivation. It's the ability to continue without it.
to act without feeling ready, to move without waiting, and that's something anyone can do. Not perfectly, not all at once, but step by step, decision by decision, because in the end, you don't need motivation to change your life. You just need to start, and then keep going.